Have you ever noticed how the smallest things can hold the biggest meanings in our lives? Today, I want to tell you a story about a tiny cup and a big love. Let's dive into the world of Mia and Jack, two souls who stumbled upon each other in the least likely of places, a quaint coffee shop in the heart of the city. Mia, a freelance artist with a passion for everything vintage, and Jack, a young writer with words that could touch the deepest parts of your soul. One rainy afternoon, as the cafe hummed with the soft chatter of its patrons and the gentle tapping of rain against the window, their story began. Jack, absorbed in his writing, accidentally knocked over his coffee, spilling it across the table and, unfortunately, onto Mia's sketchbook. Embarrassed and apologetic, Jack offered to buy Mia a new coffee in a tiny, unique cup he had seen in the display of the cafe. This wasn't just any cup. It was delicate, adorned with intricate designs and just a bit quirky, much like Mia herself. As they laughed over the mishap, they started talking. The conversation flowed effortlessly, spanning from their favorite books and films to their dreams and aspirations. It was as if the universe had conspired to make their paths cross at that very moment. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. The tiny cup became their little love symbol. They would meet at the same cafe, sit at the same table, and drink from the same type of tiny cups. Each sip seemed to deepen their connection. Each laugh shortened the distance between their hearts. Fast forward to a year later, in the same coffee shop, Jack proposed to Mia, with a ring placed delicately in the same tiny cup where it all began. It was perfect. The tiny cup had witnessed the blooming of a beautiful love story, from a simple, clumsy beginning to a lifelong commitment. So what's the moral of our story? It's that sometimes it's the little things that hold the greatest spaces in our hearts. A tiny cup, a simple gesture, a moment of understanding can lead to the biggest adventures in life. Never underestimate the power of a small moment, for it might just be the start of a big love story. Treasure the tiny cups in your life, for they are filled with more than just coffee. They are filled with memories, laughter, and love. Thank you for joining me on this journey of tiny cups and big love. Until our next story, keep finding love in the little things.